Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about tissue repair. Tissue repair means restoration of tissue architecture and function after an injury. Mainly tissue repair occur by two types of reactions. They are regeneration and scar formation. This regeneration occur when there is mild or superficial injury, and regeneration occur by proliferation of residual cells or uninjured cells. These are uninjured cells, these are injured cells. Here proliferation of uninjured cells are the responsible for regeneration. Scar formation occur in severe injury and in the tissues with no capability of proliferation. Regeneration occur in the tissues that have capability of proliferation. Scar formation occur in the tissues with no capability of proliferation. In the scar formation, there is deposition of connective tissue to form a scar. Examples for regeneration are rapidly dividing epithelia of the skin and intestine, as well as some parenchymal organs like liver. Scar formation also we sometimes called as fibrosis. Actually, this fibrosis name is given for the extensive deposition of collagen that occurs in the lung, liver, kidney, and other organs as a consequence of chronic inflammation. If this fibrosis occur in a tissue space, we call it as organization. As you know, tissue repair is two types. This regeneration depends on several factors. They are regeneration capacity of injured cells. Next one is stem cells. Third one is growth factors. Fourth one is extracellular matrix. These are the four factors that regeneration depends. According to the regeneration capacity of injured cells, the cells in our body can again divide into three types as labile cells, stable cells, and permanent cells. Labile cells means they are continuously proliferating cells. They are constantly being lost and must be continually replaced by new cells that are derived from stem cells and rapidly proliferating immature progenitors. Examples for labile cells are many surface epithelia such as basal layers of squamous epithelia of the skin, oral cavity, vagina, cervix, etc. Then the stable cells are made up of cells that are normally in the G0 stage. Normally they are in G0 stage of the cell cycle and they are not proliferating, but they have capability of dividing even when there is a response to injury. Examples for stable tissues in our body are liver, kidney and pancreas, and also fibroblast and smooth muscle cells. Then the next type of cells is permanent cells. Those are the cells which do not have proliferative capacity. In those tissues, when there is tissue injury, tissue repair occur by scar tissue formation. Examples for permanent cells are neurons, cardiac muscle cells, and skeletal muscle cells. There are several growth factors like vascular endothelial growth factors, fibroblast growth factors, which are produced by macrophages and they increase angiogenesis. Then there are platelet derived growth factors. They are produced by platelets and they inducing proliferation for fibroblasts and they increase collagen deposition. Then another growth factor called epidermal growth factor EGF. It is also produced by macrophages and it also increases the induction of keratinocytes. Then the scar tissue formation. There are 4 steps in scar tissue formation. Those are, first one is angiogenesis, then the migration and proliferation of fibroblasts and deposition of extracellular matrix, then the third one is remodeling, and finally scar formation or fibrosis. Angiogenesis occur in several steps. Actually, angiogenesis means the process of new blood vessel formation from an existing blood vessel. There are several steps of angiogenesis and they are vasodilation, which is occur as a response to nitric oxide, and increased permeability by which is induced by vascular endothelial growth factors. Then the next step is separation of pericytes, then the migration of endothelial cells towards the area of the tissue injury, then the proliferation of endothelial cells, and then remodeling into capillary tubes, and recruitment of periendothelial cells, and suppression of endothelial proliferation and migration and deposition of the basement membrane. Those are the steps of angiogenesis. Here in this picture you can see the steps of scar tissue formation, angiogenesis, and migration and proliferation of fibroblast and deposition of extracellular matrix. That means there is a inflammatory reaction which secretes growth factors that induce fibroblast proliferation and the activation. Those growth factors are secreted by macrophages, mast cells, and lymphocytes. After the inflammatory process, there is granulation tissue formation. This granulation tissue formation starts from the periphery area, and also it is filled the injured area while the necrotic debris are being removed. Those are simultaneously occur. In the granulation tissue, there are proliferating fibroblasts and new blood vessels and inflammatory cells, as you can see in this picture. Here, this is also a picture of granulation tissue. Here you can see the angiogenesis process. Here, normal blood vessel. By the angiogenic factors, there is vasodilation occur, and also you can see here these are the pericytes, this outer line, and those pericytes are separated. Here you can see after migrating the endothelial cells to the site of injury, there is proliferation of endothelial cells. Here you can see there is proliferation of endothelial cells, and finally formation of new vessel you can see. Hope you recap your knowledge about tissue repair. Thank you for watching.